Very irritating. Don't like it. Right. I'll let it do its thing. Okay. I thought I haven't done some German. I do some services on Rhine-Road Austin on one of my favourite locomotives, German locomotives, the DBR 422. So this is the plan. We're going to do an S8 service going from Hagen to Wuppertal Steinbeck. Then we're going to do the 1025 service going from S9 service going from Wuppertal Steinbeck to Wuppertal. And then to conclude the stream we will do a RB48 service going from Wuppertal HBF to Wuppertal Oberbaum. But let's begin with the S8 service. And before we do get going, I'm actually going to swap over things here. I'm just going to turn off my iPad because I think that's getting a bit low on battery anyway, so she's running out of steam. And I will put on my phone. It's phone instead. Well, it has to work on the phone, surely. If it couldn't work on my iPad, then it should work on my phone. Love it. Ooh, I haven't been on this for a while. Hee hee hee. Marker lights. Passenger lights are on. Good. Oh, come on, game. Wake up. Thank you. Well, we don't really need that on, do we? But we do need these on. And we need the FIFA. There we go. Oh yeah, we need to get into that, don't we? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right. Rot. Oh, Zag verb. S8. Mönchengladbach. That's the ticket. Mönchengladbach is my favourite football team in Germany. Sadly, they lost to Bayern Munich yesterday. I was very cross. I'll lock the door now, in fact. Okay. Alright, I'll just check the chat. Deed, hey, how are you? Hey Jason, how are you? Good to see you. How many stations did you do before the stream went? 2. So, yeah. I've made some changes to the stream actually, so it should help. To be fair, it was my fault. There were some settings that were turned off when they should have been on, so heck, I don't know how they were turned off anyway, because they were on earlier when I did a stream earlier today, so I don't know. Anyway, let's get going. So hopefully that should help. I've made a few tweaks to the stream settings so that it should make it a bit better. Alright, whoa. The first stop is Hagen-Weringhausen, due in at 10:03. I'm very confident that the stream will last this time, 100%. There we go. Anyway, hope everyone is all safe and well. I mean, it's a bit late here in the UK. I mean, it's it's 10 to 12 at night. I think I've never done a stream which starts on a Sunday and then ends on a Monday. Yeah, this is going to be a long stream regardless, so make sure to sit back and enjoy. Well, it depends what part of the world you're in, of course, and what continent, and so on and so forth. Of course, if you can't watch the whole stream because you're either tired or bored of me, that's completely understandable, but do not worry, because the stream will be re-uploaded to the channel for you to watch to heart's content, so have no worries. Anyway, we're approaching Hagen-Weringhausen. Got the FIFA on, by the way. Oh, we're nearly a minute late. Sugar. It's not good, is it? Need to step up and get on with it, I think. Too busy talking. Sugar. Right, I'll have a look at the chat very, very quickly. Have you ever been to Belgium? No, I have not. Or have you ever taken a German or French high-speed train? I have not. No, I'm too poor to do that. Joshua Cunningham, as I said in the stream earlier, I reckon they should add pre-made liveries. It would be cool, wouldn't it? Oh my god. Anyhow, we got to get going. Alright. Jason Burton, I think I should have a bet. I think you'll go to 4 stops and the stream will go long stream. 4 stops. Hey. You'll be lucky for it to get to 4 stops, mate. Jason Burton, have you been to Norwich? I have. No, I have not. I have not been to Norwich. My dad and daughters have been to Norwich. My dad's sister. Dad's sister? What am I on about? Why did they go to Norwich? I don't know, I can't remember. But they went to Norwich while me and my mum was on a cruise. This was like 2 years ago or something. In case you don't know, me and my mum, we don't live together. Joshua, doubt it though. Indeed, you could take the easy train from Paris to Brussels for €10. God, that's cheap. I might as well do that. That's a bucket list challenge. Easily, I could get fork out €20 and I could go up and back. Be easy. That is cheap. Good God. I imagine the prices will go up when normality resumes. Slowly becoming out of the pandemic, but then slowly saying that in China yesterday there were fresh new cases in Beijing, so well, great. It's just what you want to hear, isn't it? Anyway, enough of the real world crap that's going on. We've got Train Sim World, we've got German stuff. I haven't done any for a long time. I haven't even played Rheinroth Austin since last year, I think. I remember when Hauptstrecke Rheinruhr came out in March, just before the lockdown, I think, or just after it started. I covered that quite a bit, so if you want to look at some more German stuff, there's a playlist of Hauptstrecke Rheinruhr stuff. I literally look at every single service, and even the additional passenger and freight services as well, so if you're interested in the Hauptstrecke Rheinruhr stuff, there's a playlist waiting for you. They drive the old Eurostar. Oh really? Oh wow, I do like the old Eurostar. That is a route I would like to see, actually. The Eurostar, the new one and the old one, from London to Paris. I think that would be really cool. That's fine. I haven't seen my dad since I was 2. Oh, fair enough. Indeed, no, they won't. It's a low-cost, high-speed train. Oh, fair enough, which is pretty neat, I agree. Jason, hey, at least we have you broadcasting 2020. The world is good during lockdown. Thank you, I appreciate that, yeah. I'm glad you all enjoy the content I create. I'm just here to put a smile on people's faces in these difficult times. Have a laugh. Forget about all the rubbish and nonsense that the world is in the moment. I mean, the world's going down the tubes anyway. So, I wouldn't... At least I'm here to... yeah, put a smile on your face. But I'm looking forward to this new German route. I did some more research, and I was very critical of it at first because I thought Dovetail took a section off a very long route, but actually the 43-mile route from Curl to Aachen or Aachen, however you say it. My German pronunciation is rubbish, but it is 43 miles is the actual length of the entire route, and the fact that you've got S-Bahn stuff to play with, as well as the very much anticipated ICE M3 or the DBR 406, that I'm looking forward to, because that can go to speeds of 210 miles per hour. The speed limit on the route itself actually is 160 miles per hour, which is way faster than Great Western Express. So I'm very much looking forward, and also the services. I'm looking forward to seeing also substitution works on the German routes, because obviously with the German routes now you can use all different types of trains from different routes, and really enhances the experience, particularly the service mode. Adds a lot of traffic to the route, so I'll be keen to see if they continue that trend. It would be nice to see the 422, the 143, the 425, maybe more, who knows, maybe making an appearance on the new German route, and bring some extra traffic to the route. So yeah, if only August the 6th can come round. Well, tomorrow would be nice, but we can't. Ooh, there we go. Right, next stop is Hagen Westerbora Platform 2. Let's rock and roll. Marvellous, I must say. Oh, God. Don't do that. I'm sipping a cup of tea. Jesus. Calm down, Sifa. I'm not dead. Bloody hell, I've only just set off from the station. Good grief. Alright, next speed limit is 60. Oh yeah, apologies, I don't have it in kilometers per hour. I should have really changed it, but oh well. Can't be bothered to change it. It's nearly midnight in the UK, so what's the point? Right. I wonder if I'm just questioning the stream. I wonder if the stream quality has an effect because of the speed I'm going at, maybe. Didn't think about that actually, but we'll see how long it lasts. It should be okay. I've made some pretty intense tweaks in the settings, not just the quality but also the frame rate. So it looks probably worse, but worse for the better, I suppose. Right, but here we are approaching Hagen Westerbora. Whoa, my God, that's gonna go off. Need to brake. Very. There we go. Excellent, we made it. Now I think this is the stop where we're waiting a while, I think. Alright, I'm just going to stay in the cab. It's easier. I'll have a look at the chat. Indeed, I love transporting at Brussels. Midai. Oh, okay. Jason, I shall watch your Train Sim 2020 introduction for the DB Shunter. DB Shunter? Huh? What DB Shunter? What are you on about? Oh, you mean the 204? I only did a quick walk around of that. Just literally how to get it to move and stop. Nothing special. I don't even know why I did it, to be honest. Jason, I love the TGV. Yeah, the Japanese bullet train I like to see as well, and the TGV. Joshua, did you hear about the scenario planner editor thing. I did. I'm not overall confident of it, but the only way to get conclusive evidence of if it's good or if it's bad is to actually see it in action. Words are just one thing, but we need to actually see the thing in action. As they say, the old saying goes, action speaks louder than words. So it sounds positive-ish, but we need to see it in practice. So I wouldn't put a bet on it, not yet. And anyway, we've got nearly, what, just under 2 months, so you never know, Dovetail might make some changes to the features that they've announced, or the game itself, so yeah, only time will tell, as the old saying goes. Joshua, apparently when creating one, you can choose a train, and I've been told you can add an ice to the underground. Oh yeah, I'll believe that, an ice to the underground. Dovetail won't do that, they're not that stupid. They like to keep things as realistic as possible. So yeah, if they were all of a sudden to go wacky races and think, hey, let's just add an ice to the underground or something like that, then yeah, they must have had a few bottles of vodka when discussing the scenario editor or planner, for sure. Right, made it to the next stop. Gleevesburg now. Gleevesburg Nap. Platform 2. I like the S-Bahn line. It's constant stopping and starting. You got to be on your marks with this route, because you look at the chat, we have a sip of tea or something, and bang, you're at the next stop already. So it's pretty intense. Joshua and I put like the AC 4400 in the German line. I don't know how, but I don't know. Well, we'll have to see. You just launched the passengers. Jason, is that 4 stops? I think so. Even I can't remember. My mind is terrible. Let me have a look at the thing a minute. Hang on. How many of us stopped at? Hagen, Wanghusen, Heuberg, Westerborough, and Nap. Yeah, 4 stops. Do apologise. Losing count. I don't know much about this route. I do, being honest. You can tell I haven't been on it for so long. But anyway, the next stop is Gleevesburg HBF, due in at 10:17 on the dot. Okay. Jason, looking forward to doing my own liveries. I'm sure you. Yeah, I mean, I'm not much of a livery person. To be honest, I don't have enough time to make a livery, and I'm probably a bit lazy as well, actually. But yeah, I think the annoying thing about this livery editor is that you can't actually share liveries with other people, or people can download them and use them. To me, it's just completely pointless. Like, what's the point of having a livery editor if you can't show off your liveries to other people and let other people use them? It doesn't make sense. But you never know. On release, they might add it in that we can share our own liveries with other people and use them. But whether that happens or not, it'll be a long shot. Okay. We need to get to the speed. Keep up. Come on, let's go. Yes. 60 miles per hour. Or 62. We're late. We're really late, aren't we? We're gonna be like a minute late. That's not acceptable for Germans. Like, the Germans and the Japanese, they are like precision timing when it comes to services. I remember a Japanese bullet train once was late for like, what, 6 seconds, and that was classified as being late. I wish it was like that in the UK. 6 seconds is being late. 6 seconds. That's insane. I think the Japanese driver also, that particular bullet train service, he got a right telling off. I was astounded. I was like, God almighty. Talk about having a good time keeping service. Good grief. Anyway, indeed, how does an ice even fit in the underground? I don't know. I doubt that will happen. It just won't work. I think the game will probably crash and burn if it did something like that. Hey, how are you? Jason Burton, is there a deluxe version of Train Sim World 2? I don't know, actually. They haven't actually said that. My guess is no. If they did do a digital deluxe version, I don't think that'll go down very well, because that'll probably mean more money. And let's be honest, some people can't afford it, especially in this current time. You know, if everyone furloughed or lost their jobs due to the, well, current worldwide situation, of course. Anyway, our next stop is Gleevesburg Kip. I wonder if they sell kippers there. Anyway, we're due in at 10:19, which we're only now leaving the station, and it's now 10:19, so we're very late. Oh dear, oh dear. But as long as we get to the finish, I'm not bothered. Slow and steady wins the race, they say. So that proves true. Have a sip of tea. Lovely. Okay. Approaching Gleevesburg Kip, if that's how you say it. Whoa, God, brake, 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 brake. Use the force. Whoa, come on. Yes, well done. Good 422, well done. Anyway, let's look at the chat. Ohio, first paint scheme I'll make is the Ohio Central System paint. Very nice. Then the Conrail paint scheme. Please don't fire me for being 2 milliseconds late. No, I won't. Isn't the full game, everything on it, like £1,500? Whoa. I don't know, actually. I know that on Steam, I actually looked it up. All the DLCs are like in the region of like £497.70 or something like that. Hideously expensive. I think they, in my opinion, I think the DLCs are just way too expensive. I think they should make for routes like £15 to £20. This is in the UK, of course, currency wise, and route and locos, I think £6 to £7. I think some of them are a bit too steep, very expensive. Not right, really. Anyway, the next stop is Gleevesburg West, due in, well, 10:20, and it's now 10:21, nearly 10:22. Oh dear. We'll be coming across that cable car soon, wasn't it? What's it called? Whoa, God, I'm going way over, going absolutely overboard. The Schwebbahn, that's it, the suspension railway. There's a 422, about time we've seen one go by. Whoa, brake, 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 brake. Whoa. Whoa. Now you can start braking. There we go. Brake, 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 brake. Thank you very much. There we go. No. My phone's froze. Oh, flipping heck. Hang on. Well, at least it's not for stream. No, it's okay. It works now. My phone just had a moment. iPhone 10 shouldn't be having those problems. Let me have a look. Yep, TSW for being on consoles is a little gold machine. Yeah, it's a little gold mine indeed. Turn your pro show of a camera. Oh, you want to see the camera? Oh, I don't want to in case the stream blows up. There you go. Oh, I might as well show the doors being closed, I suppose. Next stop is Schwelm, whatever you call it, due in at 10:25. This is a good time to make up for lost time. There we go, that will do. Hope you're happy. Daniel, Joshua brakes on this are good. They are good. They are very good. I agree. Very efficient brakes. Right, let's need to keep up a pretty consistent speed if we're to claw some of the lost time back. There we go. Deed, oh did. I don't really mind because I see it like buying expensive toys. Here goes another one into orbit. Another one into orbit, yeah. Jason, are you going to do a live stream on the BR Class 20 Rail Freight DLC? I will, yes. That is something I will do. I will do a live stream on the Class 20 next weekend. When and on what day? It'll be either Friday, Saturday or Sunday UK time. Just if you see a stream notification of me doing a stream, then of course you know what that will be. And other than that, of course, other than that, I'll be covering the tutorial and the scenarios of the Class 20 as soon as it releases. So stick around on the channel for more and the latest Train Sim World content. If you do, set a reminder. Do you think? Oh my God. Sodding Seafer, honestly, I'm trying to talk. Son of a bitch. Excuse me, language. Right. There, that's better. Anyway, do you think TSW should add more passengers? I think they should add more passengers, yes, to the platforms and to the trains themselves. You don't see a very full train, do you? Even on a rush hour time period, the trains are hardly full. There's not many passengers waiting for, well, other services or being around the station in general. There's a lack of busyness, I feel. So yeah, I think the passengers can do some work. Oh my God, we need to get up to speed. Just noticed what the speed limit is. 50, I think. 50. Oh my good God, go, 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 go. There we go. It's hard work driving these trains, isn't it? Wait, now we're going downhill. 3%. God almighty. Whee! It's like a little roller coaster, this thing. It's great fun. Challenging, but fun. There we go. Now we're going into all sorts of tunnels and everything. It's like a haunted house. But here we are approaching Schwab. Well, hey, now we've got to slow down. That's probably one of the best entrances to a station ever. Arrivals into a station, I should say. Coming up a steep incline from a tunnel straight into a station. That's quite cool. Okay, welcome to Schwem, everyone. Is this the cable car? No, we can't see the suspension railway just yet. But I believe, if I'm not correct, barn, so we might see a freight train or two. I have got all the DLCs as well, so we will see the likes of the 143, the 146.2, which add additional passenger services to this route as well, so we will see a lot of traffic in the Wuppertal area. Anyway, we gotta go straight away. God, no stopping. Next stop is Schwelm West. Schwelm West, 10:28. Oh, forget about the time, mate. We're going to be late anyway. Saturday, please. My wedding anniversary is Friday, the 19th of June. Oh, well, congratulations. Let me have a good wedding anniversary. Joshua, it confuses how they make a new game cost $24.99 with 3 routes, but 1 route costs $24.99. Yeah, it's a bit confusing. I don't know why the business model is very inconsistent. I think that's the best way to describe it. DWX capitalism. Jason, I just had a thought. Dovetail Games presents Roller Coaster World. Yeah, they'll do pretty good at Roller Coaster World. They get the physics absolutely spot on. I'll probably do a crap job with that and all. Whoa. Break. Cool. Break. Oh, a bit over there. We're absolutely flying through the route. We're near the end already. God. Unreal how fast this service goes. Any sign of the cab car? Not yet. Very soon we will be. Oh, I've got to get back in the cab and on the marks already. Right. Go. Right, I'll have a look at the chat very quickly. You gotta realise how hard it is to put IRL physics in a game. Yeah, it's true. I'm pretty sure it's got the complex simulations are hard to get right and get it right consistently too on different routes and locos and be it diesel or electric or diesel electric or, you know, of course the most difficult one of all is steam. Of course they can't get steam right just yet, so we'll be waiting another year or two, I'm afraid, until steam trains are possible. So if you think Train Sim World 2 is the saviour for steam and you finally might see it, then think again, I'm afraid. Anyway, next stop is Wuppertal Langerfield, due in at 10:30. I tell you, it gets up to speed so quickly. There's the container yard there on the right hand side. Licensed containers too. Hapag Lloyd and Hamburg Sud containers. Interesting that the 204 shunter could do a pretty good job around there, couldn't it? Putting trains together in that yard. Could be like the Class 08 at Tees Valley. Be quite cool, wouldn't it? Anyway, we're approaching Wuppertal Langerfield, or Feld, however you say it. Whoa, there we go, nicely done. There we go, bang on the marks. Jason, I would like to see more Class 66 from TSW2 console like Jeep, Great Britain Rail Freight, and also DB Cargo, etc. I'm not a big fan of the 66, so in short answer, no, I wouldn't like to see it. I like to see other things than the 66. It's alright, don't get me wrong, it's a challenge, particularly on the East Coast way. The 66 is quite useful. But doesn't sit with me. 66. This is something about it just makes me go, yeah. They could have done more with it, but the fact that they didn't makes me feel a bit like, oh, don't bother with it then. If you're not going to try, what's the point having it back? Anyway, next stop is Wuppertal Oberbarmen. Now, I do believe this is where we see the suspension railway come into view. Whoa, that was a big dip, or like a speed bump almost. God. Honestly, Rheinland-Austin is like a giant roller coaster. It's crazy. Whoa, stop. We need to brake for all you're worth. We're going left, we're going right, we're going up, we're going down. It's ridiculous. Another train to greet us as well. Excellent. I tell you, the 422 is very impressive locomotive. The speed, the braking, it's nothing short of a masterpiece. This is why it's one of my favourite locos. It's just so easy to use, you know, it's so efficient in what it does, you know, and it's incredibly consistent, and for speeds it manages. There it is. There's the suspension railway. There it is. Going along the river. The cab cars, or whatever you call them, are not modelled out very well, but it's good to see it in there. Alright. Enough of sightseeing, we've just got to get going. Never stop. A race against time. Next stop is Wuppertal Barmen, platform 3, due in at 10:34. Even though it's now 10:35 in the game, but never mind. Yeah, this thing absolutely flies. It's just so quick. It's crazy. It's mad. Like, it's so quick. Like, I'm actually struggling at times to keep up with it. Like, it feels like at times I'm out of control. Like, I can't even look at the chat, for goodness sake, because I'm too busy actually driving it. You know, this is a thing where you've actually got to drive it. You know, it's not where you just turn on the throttle and, you know, relax. You actually got to be on the. You actually got to be alert with it. You know, and this is a thing, a proper driving experience. Because if you don't pay attention and actually drive the train, you get to a point where you're out of control and you're going too fast, and you might hit a red signal, and that's the end of your service. Here we are approaching Wuppertal Barmen, platform 3. This is probably one of the quickest services I've ever done. It's so fast. I mean, I know I've had Wuppertal Rheinland-Austin since it came out, but the fact I haven't played it for so long has just shocked me of how good it is. Anyway, let me have a look. Can you play with PZB? Boda 09. I'm afraid not. I'm not experienced enough. Is it cool? Are there still cargo trains from China to the UK? I don't think at the moment, no. Obviously not of what's happened, but might be. I don't know. Imagine that as a route. China to the United Kingdom as a route. That will be crazy. A-Trail, the S9 route in this game actually goes to Hagen HBF, running alongside the S8 line, so I don't understand why they didn't add the S9 service to Hagen. I don't know really. Strange decision, but at least we've got some form of S9 service, I suppose. It's better than none. So, I'm not complaining. Got 13,000 action points, bloody right. We've done so much, it's crazy. Wuppertal Oberbarmen Unterbarmen is next, platform 3. 1.1 miles time. But yeah, it does feel nice being back on the German stuff, because all I've been doing is, stream-wise, what I've been doing, English stuff, North American stuff. I haven't done any German stuff for so long. I think the last German content I did was, well, last month with Rapid Transit, and that was boring, I must admit. Rapid Transit's quite a boring route. With the 182 it's not too bad. But on its own, the Rapid Transit route's a bit dull. But this is not dull. Oh no, this is unbelievable. Here's a question for you all. Which German route do you prefer? Do you prefer the Rheinruhr-Osten route that I'm currently driving, or do you like the newer Hauptstrecke Rheinruhr with the 425? Which route do you like more? Me personally, I like Rheinruhr-Osten. I think I just like that there's a bit more going on. You know, you've got the freight stuff, you've got the black 185.5 from MRCE, I think it's what it's called. And of course you've got additional freight, additional traffic you can add to the route. For me, it just Rheinruhr-Osten feels more complete, and it feels more of a challenge, I think, to drive than Hauptstrecke Rheinruhr. I mean, don't get me wrong, the 425 is a great locomotive. The sounds and the way you drive it is very, very good. But I just feel that Rheinruhr-Osten, for me personally, it just feels more, not only more of a complete route, but I think it's a better driving experience, really. You know, the undulations, the tunnels, you know, the high speed, you know, the two different routes as well, like mainline and S-Bahn. So there's so much going on. So I think, for me, this route wins it. And actually, I think Hauptstrecke Rheinruhr, I think it's my most favourite German route. It wouldn't have been. I would have put Mainz-Bahn first with the shunter, but the shunter's not very good at the moment, service-wise, so it's not my favourite route at the moment, German-wise. Anyway, next service is Wuppertal HBF. That means we're near the end, aren't we? Wow. Yes, isn't it? Yeah. God almighty. Yeah. Oh no, we got 2 more stops, I think. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. We've absolutely flown by. No, we've got Wuppertal Steinbeck after Wuppertal HBF. I haven't had a chance to look at the chat or anything. It's just flown by. It's been crazy. So quick. Just flashes by. It's like, think of this little 422 as being in the Millennium Falcon. Like, you're in hyperspace, hyperdrive, light speed all the time from the moment you set off from Hagen. It's just a blur, this little train. What a route. What a little train this is. Unbelievable. This is not for the casual player. No way. This is very challenging. Whoa, stop. Went a bit over the marks there. Oh well, I'm allowed, aren't I? Right. Oh, God. Right, let's take a look at the chat. It's toot time. Something quick. No. I've already tooted. It's okay. Every time I do a service in this route, regional express services to Hagen, the game crashes. I told Dovetail, they said they can't do anything about it. That's just ridiculous. People have brought that issue up several times. Really? I've been doing regional services on it, and I've been okay. I haven't had any crashes. It depends which service you do, I suppose, unless it's a specific service that crashes and burns the game to millions of pieces, then Obviously I haven't come across that service so a long time ago. Okay, next stop is the final one, Wuppertal Steinbeck, platform 3. Oh, we've got okay, the red signal, that doesn't matter. That won't get in the way. Whew, I haven't had a chance to take my breath. God, this route, this service, it just doesn't stop. Like you get behind the clock, then you're playing catch up and you're never going to recover, and that's what I've experienced. Here we are, Wuppertal Steinbeck, end of the line. But it's not the end of the stream. Oh no, far from over. So sit back and enjoy. Whoa, I've gone over. Oh dear. Ah, it's alright. It's not the end of the world, is it? Ah, never mind. The freight trains go further, I think. I think they go all the way down there. Which is interesting. Whew. There we go. God, you're a little scamp, aren't you, 422? God almighty. Whew. It's like working out, bloody hell. Mentally it's a challenge too. Lock the doors. There we go. That took 44 minutes really. Didn't feel like a long time. We stopped at Hagen, Weringhausen, Hubing, Westborough, Glebsberg, Knapp, HBF, Kip, Glebsberg West, Schweb, Schweb West, Wuppertal Langefield, Oberbarmen, Barmen, Unterbarmen, HBF, and finally terminating at Wuppertal Steinbeck. Now it's time to do the next part of the stream. Go back to the main menu. We'll just do the next two types of services, the S9 and the RB48. Very quick services, but it's nice to see them, isn't it? Do you like 37s? Yeah, I like the Class 37 on Tees Valley. I drive it quite a bit on Tees Valley, and it's a good driving experience, either with two 37s or with one, doing coal trains or the steel wagons. It is a interesting driving experience. Right, let's go to timetable mode. Let's find our Sonic the Hedgehog. That is the 422. And now let's do the what was it? S9, wasn't it? Wuppertal Steinbeck to Wuppertal. It's probably like the quickest service in history. This thing is like one stop, and that's it. I try to imagine Dovetail making a bus sim world. Well, if they made that, I wouldn't buy it anyway. I'm not a fan of buses. Border 9, you need to try learning PZB. It's a different experience. I have tried PZB, but I think it has its pros and has its cons, and actually I have some very good statistical analysis. Actually, I tried PZB on the Hartstrecker Rhino, and it actually made me 1 to 2 minutes late on average, compared to with it off. I was actually way later than with it off. So it has its pros and has its cons, and I'm not a fan of it really, to be honest. I'm sure it's a challenge, but blimey, if you've seen this service I just did then, that is a challenge. Bloody hell. Oh, why do I need window heating on? Turn it off. God, I've got to be straight away, haven't I? Ugh. God, give me a chance to get everything up and running. I'm not going to bother with the safety systems. I need to get going. So this is all the service is. You just go to Wuppertal HBF and that's it. That's all it is. It's the shortest service in history. You might as well walk to Wuppertal HBF. Usain Bolt can get there probably quicker than this. It's a bit of a joke really, but hey, at least it's in the game, I suppose. This is the S9 service. There you go, into the little side platform here. Oh, brake. There we go. Unlock the doors. I can have a little look at the screen one. Do an S9 service. Gotta find an S9 though. Oh, what am I doing? S5, S8, S9, Halton and C. Wuppertal, that's the one. There we go, we made it. That's the service for you. That's the S9 service, just like that, in a flash. Easy. Easy peasy. It's a shame we don't get the full 60-mile route from Hagen to Mönchengladbach. Yeah, I agree, it is a shame because I do like Mönchengladbach. Jason, I'm looking forward to doing the 20 with the PGA wagons. Yeah, it should be interesting. Regardless if the wagons are full or empty with limestone. It'll be an interesting challenge. If Carlsberg made trains. But what's the route you like the most? It's a tie really between Peninsula Corridor, Tees Valley, Transpennine, and this, Minor Austin. East Coast Way's alright, but it hasn't got enough for me to keep me coming back to it really. I lose interest in that quite quickly. What am I doing? Lock my doors, you fool. There we go. There we go. It took 3 minutes. Oh, I've got a silver medal. You're kidding? I could have got a gold for that. Come on, surely. Give me a chance, lad. What happens if I wait for a service at 10:30? Oh, I'm going to wait, actually. I'm going to wait and see what happens. I wonder what happens. I'll wait. Yeah, I'll get a chance to catch my breath and have a look at the chat for a change. Do you play Omasai 2 Bus Simulator? No. I don't play bus games and all that. It's not my interest. Jason, have you ever derailed? I have derailed, yes. I just can't remember when I derailed. It was a rather long time ago. I think when I got the points wrong once. Like I tried switching the points when the train was halfway crossing over the tracks. But I can't remember which loco or which route. Me too. Fair enough. I just want to see what happens if it has to make us get out or something. What happens? Just keen to see that. So, what's the one you want more to see in the future? What's the one you want more to see in the future? Do you mean routes? Like what I want to see in the future? What route style? Oh, hang on, we've got to unlock the doors. Hang on. What's going on then? It's interesting. Do we have to go back to Wuppertal Steinbeck? Is it a back and forth service? Is that what it is with the S9 one? Don't know. I'll have to see. Yes, routes. Blimey, routes. Cool. It's a good question. There's so many, isn't there, to choose from. I quite like to see a route in Tokyo. That'd be quite interesting. I'd quite like to see a route in Scotland, in the Highlands. I quite like one in Cornwall in the UK. That'd be quite cool. Locos wise, I quite like to see obviously Steam, like the Black 5 or the Ballard, the Flying Scotsman, Big Boy, of course, Union Pacific Big Boy. Yeah, so many things to choose from. That's probably the beauty of Train Sim World. There's a lot of stuff to choose. I just gotta wait. Let's lock the doors. If it's going back to a Patel, I'm not going to bother. It is. It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I'm not going to bother. Screw that. Don't need to do that. Rachel, do you play Train Simulator 2020? I do not, no. Jason Burton, I see you have this on Xbox One. What do you prefer, Xbox One or the PS4 version of Train Simulator? PS4. I got a PS4 Pro, so obviously the graphics and the overall quality has improved. And I've got an Xbox One S, which is actually a few years old, obviously. And I don't play Train Sim World on it at all. I actually just scrapped everything and just went straight over to PS4. So I deleted all the game and the routes and everything I downloaded. I just got rid of it all on the Xbox and went straight to PS4. So right, let's do the final one. Be another quick one, of course. And there's the RB48 going from Wuppertal to Wuppertal Oberbarm, and this is a bit of a longer one. An eastbound local service. Oh, there it is. Train Sim World 2. Meh. Mixed. That's what I'm going to say about TSW2. Don't ask about TSW2. There's more negatives than positives, to be honest. Amtrak Engineer 5, hello, how are you? VPR20 can go into the docks. Really? What docks? Didn't even know there was any docks. Oh, do you mean the one that section outside of Middlesbrough? That section of track which is blocked. I presume you mean that, because that's the closest thing I can recall being docks. I know that as you come into Middlesbrough there is some cranes and the dockyard area, but there's no tracks at all. What am I doing? Jesus Christ! I need to. Wish they started this thing up for you. Oh, marker lights, thank you very much. Ding dong. On screen one, I've got to be really super quick. What is this? An RB48, isn't it? Wuppertal to Oberbarmen, isn't it? Yeah. Oh god, I've got to do the FIFA. So stressful at times. God, that's a loud station. Wuppertal Oberbarmen, here we come. Alright, the first stop is Wuppertal Barmen during a 10:14. Let's see if we can get this right this time. Let's go. It's such an enjoyable route. It's just such a challenge. Jason have an Xbox One X. Oh really? Oh, fair enough. My wish came true of the ice free. Oh, that's good. I bet you're looking forward to it then. Well, I'm looking forward to that new German route. It should be interesting. Amtrak, let's talk about the Class 20. Yes, it's right after the bridge that's going towards Eagles Cliff. I'm struggling to think where that is, top of my head. Okay, I don't know. I can't remember. I'm too tired. But I appreciate what you say there, because it gives me a reference to go and have a look. Oh God. No, but here's a question for you all. Are you going to buy Train Sim World 2? And what excites you about it? What's the main thing that draws you to it? Is it, which route is the? Well, yeah, that's a good one. What route are you looking forward to the most? Is it the London Underground? Is it the CSX Heavy Haul finally coming to console, or is it the new German one? For me, blimey, that's a tough one. I think CSX Heavy Haul, isn't it? It's a full, the route that started it all, isn't it? And you've got new toys to play with, ST40-2, AC4400 CW. There's new services coming as well, as part of it coming to console, so new grain traffic being added, so I think CSX Heavy Haul just edges it for me, and I think being British, I think the London Underground comes a close second, and the German high-speed route a very close third. But that German high-speed train does look very, very exciting. I think the London Underground stuff I think they chose the wrong route, really. I would have liked to see the Circle Line, really, because that is my favourite London Underground route. But, what can you do? Anyway, we're here. That's the first stop complete. I'll have a look. Amtrak is learning German. Excellent. I do like the rail freight livery. Yeah, the rail freight livery is good on Tees Valley. Jason Byrne, yes, looking forward to the ice train and the underground. Good. Amtrak is, yes, looking forward to the Bakerloo line. But 09 loves all the new routes. Yeah. My main worry is when Train Sim World 2 releases, I just hope it's not festooned with bugs and issues that ruin the experience, because they need to improve their quality control and test these new things before release. I remember Oakville Subdivision, when that came out, it was a right old mess, and it was met with an army of furious fans. There's another train coming in. I just hope that Dovetail don't make that same mistake again. As long as it works properly and is don't have stupid, silly little bugs which should have been ironed out before release, then I ain't got a problem. I mean, I could argue all day and night about the features that they should have added and what the features they've left out and so on and so forth, but it is what we've got, and hopefully in the future Dovetail can make Train Sim World 2 just as good as its predecessor, Train Sim World 2020, because over time Train Sim World 2020 has become pretty good, not gonna lie. Like with what in terms of what we've got to work with, it's not too bad. Obviously there are some problems and there are things we don't like, but there are some good things, and slowly over time this game has become pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. Here we are, Wuppertal Oberbarmen. Twisting and turning our way towards the platform. We are approaching Wuppertal Oberbarmen. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This service is going to Wuppertal Oberbarmen. This train terminates here. Please make sure you've got all your belongings with you. There are other services going to Hagen and Wuppertal Steinbeck. We hope you've enjoyed your journey with Deutsche Bahn. Of course, I'll be in German, not English. I'll be a great announcer, I think. Obviously, I've got a good voice, of course, for my voice acting and all that stuff. Not stopping at Oberbarmen, aren't we? Yep. Here we go. Amtrak is right after the green badge. What is that? Oi! Where'd you come from? That was a 155 just steamed through. God, where did that come from? God, that gave me a fright. Whew. Mind the gap. Thank you. There we go. That took 8 minutes. That was a bit longer. But yeah, that's pretty much the stream done and dusted, really. That's all the different types of services covered. In no time at all. We'll just get back to the free play mode. Thank you. Service at 10:37, ages away. But yeah, that concludes the stream. Wasn't planned. But it was a good stream. I'm glad I did do it. It was a good fun, actually. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Having a go on the 422 for roller coaster of Train Sim World. I'll just have a look at the chat one more time before I depart for bed. Yes, the bugs are a problem with them. It's right after the green bridge moves up and down. Oh, okay. Jason, if you pay for content, we as players don't need bugs. Not really, no. I'm getting TSW2 only because 2020 is getting more support. I'm looking forward to the Bakerloo line even though nobody wanted it. Very true. Jason Burton, your new job as a train announcer. This service actually goes a lot further. It turns to the right after you leave this station from the main line. Oh, does it really? Oh. Joshua Ember Clark is speaking German. That's probably why they probably couldn't get hold of Ember Clark doing the announcement. She probably wanted a significant amount of money. Or unless they couldn't do it because of social distancing and all that stuff. Jason Burton, thank you for streaming. No worries. Amtrak on the MTA, it says please stand clear of the closing doors. And this is the last stop on the train. Get out. Yeah, just kick them all out. That's what I'll do. Jason Burton, have a nice kip. Certainly will. Another day off tomorrow, so that's nice. But yeah, that concludes the stream. Certainly not planned, as I said, but I really enjoyed it, actually. It was good fun. It was really good fun. Hell of a challenge, the 422. Right little scamp it is, I must say. But of course, the next stream will be the big one, the BR Class 20. I'll be covering that. Services on the next stream, be it Friday, Saturday or Sunday night UK time, of course. And of course, I'll be conducting coverage of the tutorial as well as the scenarios as well. So yeah, stay tuned on the channel for coverage of the BR Class 20. So I'd just like to say a big thank you very much to everyone. Thank you for taking part. Nice to hear from you all. In these difficult times, and I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Take care.